What is up, boys and girls? So, haven't made a little video in a little bit, and I figured I'd let you know what's going on. We're still working on the buggy, and we got new, to us, wheels and tires. And these are pretty nice. They are white spokes, not my favorite color and all that, but they work. Has 31 1050s in the rear, which clear the stub nicely with the spacers, and their minimum offset, meaning that they only have, like, I think it's 2 inches of backspace. So these stick out pretty far. Would not be for a regular bug or anything, but it gives me room to grow with tire. If I need to put a 33-inch tall tire on there, it will clear the stub for the torsion bar. Next, the front. We learned something valuable. Those things you just don't know because you just don't know. Wagon wheels. Right? Apparently, these wagon wheels will not clear disc brakes without a spacer. So we had to buy a 1/4-inch spacer to be able to clear the caliper. And it's still close, but it's not hitting anymore. But didn't know that. Always seen them on cars, but they've always had drum brakes that I've seen. And there might be a special version, I don't know, that doesn't have that problem. But the biggest news is the rat's nest. So, the rat's nest of wiring here is going to go mostly away. I have not tried to thin the harness out. I have not been able to get my energy up to want to do that. I don't want to touch it, don't want to do it. So I found a company online that sells complete wiring harnesses for General Motor TBM cars. Let's get over here. And it came with a new ECU. Did not necessarily need an ECU, but they put in their ad that if your ECU is set up for multiple sensors and you don't tell them that you have multiple sensors in your wiring harness, that your car may run like garbage. So I was like, it was like $100. I'll buy their ECU. Comes with, this is the check engine light. Alright. And the harness. The harness is pretty nice looking. They actually label the wires. Not every inch or anything like that, but they are labeled, The connectors are all really nice looking. They are sealed type connectors, just like the factory GM stuff. And it has the relays for the fuel pump and whatnot. It has the plugs that go into the ECU. It even has the OBD1 port somewhere and all that. So, we're going to try that out. That's what tonight's fun adventure is going to be, is taking off all the GM ridiculousness and installing it on there. We've also got it to run, and we got the brakes primed up enough. I still want to bleed them a little more, but they're good enough that I was able to actually put it in gear and move this thing forward. So it actually has rolled forward. It has actually rolled backwards on its own power. So now I'm pretty confident the transmission's good. We can keep going from there. So anyways, I'm going to get to work. Alright, that is the old harness. Now, that does include some of the body harness, but that's just ridiculous. There's quite a few extra sensors. It looks like there's cylinder head temps on both sides of the engine in this harness, and I don't think there's any in the other one, I'm not sure. Because it's just made to run it. Anyways, that's a lot of extra wires. I'd say there's almost about probably 5 to 10 pounds of stuff in there. As compared to the new harness, that's it. That's all of it here. That's all you got. This is the main chunk right here for the TBI. The rest are O2 and stuff sensors like that. So, the motor is a lot cleaner looking. Found all that garbage wire all over it. So, now I'll get to doing the fun part, plug it in, hopefully be playing soon.
The piece fall off.
I think something did fall off.
Yeah. I heard it